Ep.7,
That's
which is the most racist number. Probably.
and we're
There's a
back.
lot of light. Are we live? Holy shit.
Yep. Yeah. It just starts off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The most
Wait, what do we have
racist
to do?
number.
Okay, wait. You didn't even. How was I supposed to?
All right. Well, I mean, the stream delay like makes it so it's not even timed up. But it's just so like, if I want to in editing, I can match it up. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You come in like a second after me.
Yeah.
All right. Episode 2. Episode 1 hasn't even been posted yet, but that's a problem for another day. Far less prepared episode than last time, and I have been on the verge of crashing out this whole week over being very low on content ideas for 1 Minute of Sports and for this. So we're just gonna sit here and whatever comes to mind comes to mind. I've got a few topics we can cover, but to be honest, if we just ramble for 45 minutes and call it a wrap and maybe get one clip out of this, I won't be too mad. What are you doing? Can you hear me?
I need to like get on a personal hotspot or something. My
Uh-oh.
Wi-Fi's lagging or something. Are you like Crystal this whole time?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Yeah, I mean, you're coming through too. Like, I'm not having any problems
Yeah, you're.
hearing you or seeing. I guess you're frozen right now.
Well, that's what you sound like. I don't know if you can hear me, but
You can't hear anything I'm saying. I will take that as a no. What shall we talk about while Graham figures out his
only up
Wi-Fi?
from here. Can you hear me?
Perhaps the existence of minotaurs. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
The proven existence of minotaurs.
Minotaurs.
I can hear you, Crystal. Crystal.
All
That's
right,
what
you
people in the base say.
you drop
Crystal.
down to about 240p right now. That's what you're looking like. It's actually so bad.
Wow.
It makes you look like smug as fuck. I don't know why. But the potato does it look like this on your end? Does it look like potato on your end? I guess you're coming back right now.
Amazing.
You're at about like
perfect.
360p right now.
Okay,
You'll see in post.
We'll
Maybe
get a little bit more
what it looks
dragging
like.
in here.
A little more
Line
dragging
the
on the
heads up
wall.
so I don't look so much taller than you. Yeah.
Honestly, why don't you give the people a visual tour, like what we're working with the background?
Okay, we'll see how much of the computer cam's able to get, but that's a good idea. We got.
I mean, you got to be descriptive too, because there are going to be people listening on just audio. So we got to give a nice,
So
use some imagery, give some backstory.
Yeah, top of the wall, we got basically it's like a bunch of beers that were taped together by one of my friends to form a shape of like kind of like an assault rifle type of weapon. The front of it fell off, so it's a little bit short. It used to have like a really long.
It's got a bump stock now.
I'm not a gun guy, but whatever. Yeah, it's got an illegal bump stock. Let's go. But yeah, taped together.
Is that Schmitty's work?
No, that's Miguel's work actually. Shout out Miggy Tuna. That's a Butterfly Nightlife. Very cool. We've got Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album. We've got that painting. I don't know if you can see it, but can I point to it? Yeah, this guy right here.
Listen, the quality probably looks fine on your end, but you can't even make out like any features of the Dark Side of the Moon album cover or the butterfly. Yeah, like it just looks like a Doritos bag on the wall or something.
Okay, well,
but continue.
Okay. We've got a smiley face, which maybe you can see, and that the smiley face is cool. It's just a smiley face. We've got a scribble that's fun to look at. We've got I don't know how this got here, but this is a I didn't do that obviously, but it's like one of those police like horses, barricades, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Speaking of horses.
Oh, the rocking horse.
Fucking horse right there.
It's literally 1080p. So I'm like watching the pixels like from top to bottom. I can hardly even hear you. This is going to be
story though, real quick.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see how this turns out. But basically, this thing right here, can you see this like mosaic thing?
I can't make out a single detail, but I do know I see that it's there on the wall.
you want me to like rejoin? Because I can see it like perfectly on my end. Like, I don't know. This is cool to look at. This is a painting.
We can see if perhaps pausing the recording and you joining back might help. I think I'm having a fun time, but anybody who's gonna listen to this in the future might have already clicked off by now. So maybe
describing the stuff on my wall that's incredibly hard to describe without video is a bad idea for the podcast. I don't know.
I don't hate it,
but I think it was it could use its own video. That'll be we'll make a like a TikTok.
I think we're at early enough stages to where we can give the people a little backstory.
We can be a little
yeah, it's a little we're building.
I wish you could see it. Here, we'll upload a picture of it afterwards or something like that.
No,
and then you can
because
look at it.
I don't want to edit this. I will not be doing that.
It'll be so. I will do it. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out.
Hey,
it will be so easy. Just take a picture of the wall, put it up there, and then I'll describe stuff, and people will have to do their best to find it. I'm not gonna like do anything else.
Fair enough. You're actually quality wise. I mean, it's still like not great, but audio, I can hear you pretty fine now.
Better?
So.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you using the mic audio right now? Or are you using the computer?
I'm not using the mic.
You are not. No. No, just if you could switch to the mic audio. That would help.
I need to like. Does it need to be plugged in or no? Yes. Yeah, it does. Okay, I did think that was part of it. It
does need to be plugged in, and then you got to switch like the input. What do I look like on your end? Do I look fine? My camera quality is good?
Like a greasy Italian.
Yes, but camera quality wise.
Oh, my mic is my headphones right now.
Yeah,
you should be able to hear me, but
I can hear you. I can just tell it's not.
It's not.
There we go. Now, yeah.
Oh, I can hear it so much different too.
Yes, headphone users just got a nice little change of pace.
Okay, bet. Do you want to still see stuff on my wall?
What else you got?
How about dragon kite, bro? Look at that.
Yeah, dragon kite. That's pretty epic.
You got a sword up there. There's like the light glare, but like,
yeah,
this is not the easiest thing ever. There's a sword up there. If you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Telephone.
Yeah,
clock,
I would just leave the computer still on the desk. Yeah. I think for the people
on the desk. It's on top of one of these guys. So that's pretty immaculate, honestly.
Is it a book?
Yes.
What was it? Okay.
No, it's an ab roller.
For some reason, it's literally just whenever you move your computer that the quality goes to shit. So
that makes sense.
Yeah,
probably.
I'll give a little wall tour, I guess. I've got behind me
wall tour.
This is Devin Hester returning the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl.
Kyle Fuller. Is that Devin Hester?
Bro, you thought this whole time I've had a Kyle Fuller poster on my wall. That's Devin Hester Super Bowl. Oh, okay. All right. So something it's hard to tell with you. Illinois poster. 1978 home game schedule poster. I got it at a antique shop in Savoy, Illinois, which is like 15 minutes out from Champaign. And then above me, we've got
who'd they play in their 7th game that year?
1, 2. It's actually really hard because they don't have the games like in order. They have like the home games and the away games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Purdue.
Oh.
Purdue was their 7th game of the year.
Purdue.
Yeah, we've got a panoramic shot of Memorial Stadium above my head. On my left, we've got a whiteboard with some magnets on my degree.
Name.
We've got a picture of Emily. I've got a good fridge magnet collection.
But no fridge.
but no fridge. Just the
I feel like
blackboard
what makes it a
magnets.
fridge magnet? Is it not just a magnet?
I
mean, I guess
yeah, no,
it's like a
it's
magnet.
just a magnet.
Like, I guess fridge is most common. Fridge is most
It's
common
like
use for it, though, for sure.
a decorative magnet. Maybe that's what makes it a fridge magnet. We've got a Fanta. Look at this little tiny Fanta bottle.
That is epic. I have a little Tabasco bottle, much more common, but that's pretty sick.
Now this is rare. This is the Italian bottle too, which is very fire.
Oh, like it's got the 2 humps in it, like every
yeah. Italian Fanta is very different
Where can I find my notes at?
American Fanta. It's fucking fire.
There we go. Okay.
What's
like the big difference?
It's literally just like carbonated orange juice, basically, instead of like Fanta. Kind of just Fanta's like very distinctly like a Fanta taste, whereas Italian Fanta just tastes like orange juice, but like if it was a soda. We've got a Barcelona little magnet. Basically, everywhere I go, I try to get a magnet.
If I didn't get a magnet, I wasn't there.
Yep,
that's what I would say.
Mallorca. That's the church in Palma, Mallorca. Shout out Glenn, the Batman. The Batman I went there with. We went on the slingshot ride. You know what I'm talking about? Those rides that sling you. So we were like listening to British music, like pre-gaming British rap music. Came across "Birth of a Winner" by Marleek. You know that song? I think I played
yeah, for sure. It's like one of the more popular ones. I feel like
I've heard
a good amount of British rap.
It's a horrible song.
That's the one that you've played for me before.
Yeah. And he, yeah, he just keeps saying Batman in the song. So we went on the slingshot ride and we're just screaming Batman, and it turns out that's like a British slur. Like, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. People, you could look that one.
What is it? What elaborate? Batman means? Oh, well, you have to look it up.
A man who likes other man's batty. Other man's batty grease.
I feel you.
That's what the
I feel you. That's what a Batman.
That's what a Batman does. We got a little Taormina. This is where White Lotus season 2 was filmed. Pretty cool. Nice spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like my third favorite season of White Lotus.
It's pretty good on you for knowing there's 3 seasons. Unless you were just
guessing. It was a guess. It was a guess.
Nice. We got Kiowa Island.
Ooh.
Kiowa Island.
OBX? Not technically, but
close
enough.
Very close. Not quite.
Close.
And
yeah.
we've got
they host the US they host the US Open there one time, I want to say. It's there's a sick golf course in Kiowa.
The Oceans course. Both times we went, we got dinner at the Oceans course. Very cool. Nice spots. Good for pictures. And we got one from Hawaii. The state fish.
Hot dog.
The state fish, the huma huma nuka nuka apua.
The state fish.
Yep. Go ahead and try to give this.
You had to look.
Try to give this one. No, I know this one. This is the song.
Huma huma nua nakonoma.
Huma huma nuka nuka apua. Try to give that one a spell.
Starts with an H. Bet you a good amount on that. Probably
honestly, this is actually a very, very
honestly, it's only 48 letters, but it's pretty phonetic. Like, yeah, I guess. But it's also fucking it's very 29 phonetic. Letters long.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's like almost every language is phonetic except for like the Germanic ones or like English, basically.
It is 21 letters.
Even German. 21 letters.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But
okay.
Yeah, that's we got some music posters around the room. But that's just about all I'm willing to show on the internet.
Who's your favorite band of all time? At least just don't think about it too much. Just get, recency bias can play, whatever is on your heart.
Musical probably Lord Huron gets the most love.
Lord Huron.
Yeah,
wow.
Lord Huron.
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
okay, I feel you. They be doing a lot of the. I like it. It sounds like you're in a tree or underwater in a base, in my opinion.
Well, Lord Huron.
Those are the two vibes I get from Lord Huron. Also, the album cover, does he have one album cover where he's like underwater? I think so. Fact check that. But I think that's facts. Or it's blue at least. I'll promise you.
There's a blue one. There's a blue one. I might have it actually over in my vinyl collection. But yeah, I like Lord Huron. Lord Huron, Backstreet Lovers, a lot of alternative shit. Sort of my jam.
Oh no, I was wrong. It's not underwater.
I'm not sure what you're thinking
Lonesome
of.
Dreams one.
Yes,
it's just like a desert scene.
Yeah, it's like blue. It's got blue on it though.
Puts me in a tree. I'll tell you that much. I'll be in like a tree house if I'm listening to Lord Huron. Yeah, which is got some. I like being in trees.
It's got some woody vibes to it. Perhaps we should.
Toy Story.
Nice. Took me a second. Let's get into some sports talk. I guess people are probably here to listen to hear about sports and not get into the room. But we're the ones making it. Yeah. We're gonna get real political later. Don't worry.
That's in the after show.
Yeah. That's
we do that anonymously.
We post that doesn't get recorded.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll start, I guess, with some NFL news. I guess, a lot of Packers related stuff. Aaron Rodgers. Yep, Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers a 1-year deal. I think $19 million fully guaranteed with like an extra $10 million in incentives.
Now, is that $19 million because that's what he's worth, or is it $19 million because he's kind of taken a little bit of less money than he could?
I think $19 million a year is like pretty middle of the pack among quarterback contracts.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah,
he at least, and like, why would he not? Is kind of like talks about himself and still like the elite QB light, which I mean, hard to say is not, but I feel like a big part of him not signing, or at least like media wise, people say he was like asking for more money than he was worth and stuff. I don't know. 19 seems like a weirdly low number to me. Like, I don't know.
I think he was always going to get a contract that was like really incentive based, as far as like it's just going to be super.
Oh, is it
the only way he's going to make? Yeah, the only way he's going to make good money is if he takes them to the playoffs, wins a playoff game, whatever, passes for 4,000 yards, et cetera, whatever bonuses they put in the contract. I think he's
going to be good. He's going to beat the Bears. Like, I'd put a lot of money on that.
On him beating the Bears.
We play the Steelers, right?
Yeah, we do. I will most certainly be at that game, November 23rd.
Dude, I mean, it's just like the most obvious. Like, do the Bears ever beat Aaron Rodgers? Do the Steelers ever lose to shitty teams? Like,
okay,
I don't know.
We don't.
You know what I mean?
We do not often beat Aaron Rodgers, but we do often beat the Steelers, even though we lost them last time.
Beat the Steelers, yeah, that's true.
We lost them.
That's because we were good when we beat the Steelers.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that game was like the only game that Justin Fields looked good, and our teams were good. Yes, they were. I think our audio was like 2 seconds off because I think I'm saying stuff before you.
Yeah, your audio is like super distinct from your mouth right now too. So maybe we pause and you exit out and join back in.
Yeah.
All right, we're recording again. We were talking about Aaron Rodgers and his contract with the Steelers. Realistically, the Steelers are finishing 9-8, 10-7, somewhere around there. I don't see him winning a playoff game, and it just delays the inevitable that they have to blow everything up and start anew.
I don't know, man. I feel like this team could catch fire. Like, their defense is still what, top 6, top 7? They have the best coaching staff in the NFL if they could find a guy to call their damn offense. And now they have a guy in Aaron Rodgers who could be like, as much as he deserves shit for like being too involved at times and like kind of making it all about him in terms of like offensive scheme and like, you know, having too much power as the quarterback. Like he's definitely pretty good at what he does. And like, I don't know. Pittsburgh, if they have a competent offense, will be so tough. You can imagine, right?
They play hard every year. Yeah, I think even with Will Howard, like they win at least
6
8 games. Yeah, no, 100%.
Will Howard's so bad.
I know you don't like Will Howard.
He's so bad. Oh my God.
But
I mean,
I just don't have a ton of
cord.
faith in Rodgers or like anyone in the Steelers building to run an offense. Like it's not that much bigger of an upgrade over Russ, over Justin Fields, with
Russ,
like with the weapons and with the running game. Unless Caleb Johnson is really good, unless the O-line is much better than it was last year, like
I don't know. I feel like Rodgers is just different. Like New York, what do you think the number one reason it didn't work in New York was?
Because their owner's an idiot who just decided to like fire Robert Saleh mid-season and blow everything up by like on Rodgers' word, even though like they got significantly worse after doing so. And I mean, maybe sure they got Aaron Glenn and maybe it'll work out, but
so like, what's the antithesis of that? Is it not the Steelers?
No, that's true. That's a great point. That's a great point. Steelers are the opposite of New York.
Like if Aaron Rodgers went to the, is it Art Rooney or I don't even know who owns the Steelers.
Yeah, he's the owner.
But like if Aaron Rodgers tried to like tell him like, hey, maybe we should consider getting rid of this Tomlin guy, he like what would happen? I mean, it would be a comical. Like that would be like it wouldn't even happen because he already knows the answer. Like he'd just get laughed out of the room. I mean, they have an actual franchise that like cares about winning and cares about championships. Like I don't know, Rodgers like. I mean, Green Bay is a similar kind of organization like that, I would say to a lesser degree, but like, dude, when it clicks with him, he is so damn fucking good.
Yeah, I just don't believe a lot in like DK Metcalf's ability to be like a elite number one without anyone else around him. I know you like DK, but
I love DK.
They're playing in the AFC North, which is arguably the best division in football, with pretty stout defenses outside of the Bengals. But like outside of DK, like is Calvin Austin going to be like really separating from guys? Is Roman Wilson ever going to take a snap in the NFL? Like
Roman Wilson's a dog. First of all, Roman Wilson's a dog.
It's to be determined whether Roman Wilson's any good.
We'll see. But Roman Wilson could be. I mean, he could be a fourth option. I mean, why not? I mean, do they not have Pickens?
No, he's a Cowboy.
Since when?
Since like a
month that happen?
Ago. Yeah,
he's a Cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, even with Pickens,
oh my God,
like I don't.
What? That's like the dumbest team he could have gone to.
No, he's gonna be like he'll be like a Michael Gallup type player over on.
Well, he's like Des Bryant, but we're like headwise, like less talented and crazier.
Yeah,
and like I don't know, it'll be interesting.
I'm definitely forgetting one guy on the Steelers receiving core. I'll bet $1,000 that Alan Lazard is going to be there next year. No, Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow's back actually.
Didn't he come back? He had like long COVID, right?
Yeah. I think he's on the Panthers. I'm not sure if it was.
Ooh, is he on the Panthers? Confirmed? Like you
I might be wrong. I might just be like thinking that because
we assume he's on the Panthers. That's like a top 5-ish. No, just receiver room.
Oh, just him and Thielen. Him and Thielen might be a top 3 duo.
No, wait. Him, Thielen, McMillan, and fucking Leggett.
That's not even. That's nothing.
Pretty good, dude.
This is like getting excited about like Byron Pringle and like Equinemius St. Brown, N'Keal Harry.
Wait. Are you telling me that first of all, Hunter Renfrow had 1,000-yard season twice with a worse quarterback than he currently has? True or false?
Hunter Renfrow is a year removed from the league. Like we have no idea what his role is going to look like in Carolina.
You think his game, dude? It's Hunter Renfrow. He has like the most like replicatable, formulaic game of all time. Like he's never losing that. He's a quarterback that plays slot receiver and weighs 200 pounds, 210, 20 pounds probably. He's a big guy.
I think you could name a lot of wide receiver cores before you get to the Panthers. Just because
I mean, in terms of maybe number one, but like Leggett, did he have a disappointing year?
he's just like not that crazy. Like Legette's nothing to. You're not game planning for Legette. Like Tedderall McMillan might be the only guy in that room that you're game planning for, and we don't know that yet.
I think they have 3 really good receivers. We'll see. We will see. Time will tell.
I think the Bears have 3 really good receivers.
Well, I would put the Bears at like probably 3rd or 4th best receiving core in the NFL, if we're being honest.
I'd say the Vikings, like Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson alone, put them pretty high up there. The Bengals with
Vikings are 1.
Chase Higgins 100%. And Yel Shavas.
Bengals are 3rd.
Bengals are 1. No, it's Bengals and Vikings.
Vikings. No, Addison. I think Addison's leagues better than T. Higgins, and I think Jefferson is like way better. Like not like by a lot, but he's way better than people give him credit for over Jamar Chase. Like Jefferson is the better player, dude. It's
100%. It's not like insane.
He's better before, after.
Jamar Chase did just triple crown.
Yeah, because his team was losing by 84 points every other week, and he's already in a pass-heavy offense. Like
still triple crowning.
It's impressive. I'm not saying that he's not like one of the best receivers in NFL history, but he's just not better than Justin Jefferson. He's a step behind him. Like some people argue he's better. Most people say Jefferson's ahead by a smidge, or they're, any given Sunday either could be better. I think that it's a good like step in front of the pack for Jefferson.
Yeah, just in terms of I think it's like every year we always have this debate. It's like, is Cooper Kupp the best wide receiver in the league, or is Justin Jefferson?
No,
is Jamar Chase the best wide receiver in the league, or is Justin Jefferson? Is Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson? Like if Justin Jefferson is in the argument every single year, like it's Justin Jefferson.
Well, also is the best quarterback that he's played with is like Kirk Cousins with a weak Achilles.
Sam Darnold played very well this year.
Sam Darnold was at no point last year did he get out of the worst 10 quarterbacks in the league.
That's a terrible take. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Dude, there's not Kevin O'Connell. You really think that Sam Darnold went to 6 teams and it never worked anywhere and it only sucked everywhere and it was everyone else's fault?
Yeah.
What about senior year at USC that disappointed?
Okay, Caleb Williams' senior year at USC disappointed. I'm not going 8 years in the past to Sam Darnold's USC
if you go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2 years in the past, he's horrible. I like Sam Darnold. Love the story, but it's 98% O'Connell. Sam Darnold's not good, dude. Where is he now? He's
in Seattle. I think he's gonna be good in Seattle.
6 weeks he's benched. Do you want to bet? Who's their backup? Drew Lock?
Jalen Miller.
Drew Lock. Oh, 6 week. Jalen Miller is going to be so raw, but he'll be benched by the end of the season. Sam Darnold will be benched by the end of the season.
I disagree.
He has the worst mental out of any quarterback in the last 4 or 5 years since Josh Rosen.
What? Why would
he? Is like, because he's seeing ghosts, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But like, he's not. It's like Kirk Cousins too. I mean, I love Kirk Cousins, but Kirk Cousins, like the stats are there. He does not perform in the big games when the lights are too bright. It's literally a thing. Like,
but that doesn't make them a bottom 10 quarterback in the NFL. Like if you can pass for like Sam Darnold did what no Bears quarterback has done in 105 years of existence.
Yeah, Jameis Winston did it plus 1,000 yards twice, 3 times maybe.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people would argue that Jameis Winston was not a bottom 10 quarterback like when he did that. Maybe when the 30-30 season, like
I love Jameis.
You can make an argument.
He wasn't bottom 10, but I also think think about it this way though. Would you rather have Jameis or would you rather have Viking Sam Darnold?
Viking Sam Darnold any day of the week.
Over 30-30 Jameis?
Yes. Yeah, 100%. That's like the easiest. That's so easy.
Well, I mean, if you go stats wise, yeah, but no, in terms of like who the thrower is, who's the better athlete, who's the better runner, who has the better arm, who can make more throws, like it's
Darnold. Don't discount Darnold's throwing ability, dude. He's pretty nice
thrower, but dude, I'm just saying, like, there's something in the quarterback evaluation process where guys like him and Josh Rosen and just like pretty unimpressive guys that have cool personalities, like they just get graded really high and people fall in love with them and they never pan out.
I think putting Darnold in the conversation with Josh Rosen is just disrespectful. That's insane.
I promise you, if Josh Rosen was drafted into Kevin O'Connell's team, he would still be in the NFL.
I guess maybe.
And he probably would be like,
let's see how your boy JJ McCarthy does on Kevin O'Connell's offense before we start making those sort of hypotheticals.
I'm not super tapped into like training camp shit, but I know that people say that he's having like a rough camp. Dude, when has that first of all ever mattered? When has some dumbass beat reporter from the sideline ever been able to contextualize what's actually going on at a practice and whether or not he's improving or getting, like a viable option? Like, I just don't trust that. And he's going to be good. Like, I'm so confident he's going to be good. He's going to be so
good. It matters right now is when it matters.
Okay. Here's the thing. Is he going to magically start turning the ball over like crazy when he never has done that in his career?
Who, JJ?
Yeah.
I mean, he's never played in the NFL, so.
Yeah, but like usually you can kind of tell like when a guy's going to be like what his weaknesses are going to be. Like if I had to guess for JJ, he's going to, probably take a lot of coverage sacks that he had guys open on. He's probably going to, throw short of the sticks on 3rd and long sometimes. But he's not going to make like horrendous plays.
He's not going to throw picks in the biggest game of his program's career.
Yeah, but I mean, if you really want to go into the voodoo of that game, he played his ass off in the second half. And they had, if you watch the first pick six, the guy looks over at his sideline, like visibly gets happy, and then makes like just an ungodly read. And like that year, the signs were flying, man. Everyone had everyone's signs because of the Michigan war that Connor Stallion started. And
so are you saying that TCU had Michigan signs on that?
That's play? Not even like that's not a controversy. That's like concrete. And honestly, Michigan should still have won that game 100 times out of 100. But TCU goes up by 28 points in the first half. Interesting.
It's not like they were a bad team. They were solid.
They lost 62-3 in the championship.
Okay, that was a good Georgia team.
Yeah, but TCU was just not that good. But Michigan would have beat Georgia, and then they would have had to play an extra week that year, and then they wouldn't have had as much time to get better for the next season, which they won a championship in. So, and the quarterback of that team was JJ McCarthy, if I remember correctly, and he is the guy that plays pretty well in big games. And in the only game film that you have of him in the NFL, has he looked good or bad?
He threw a touchdown, but I believe he also threw like a pretty bad interception. So we have literally no idea. I think
he's looked overall good though. A lot of people were pretty hyped on his preseason.
A lot of the time, I think the preseason guys typically look good.
I mean, okay, sure, but I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna be concrete on anything, I'm not saying preseason is the like end all be all by any means, but he's looked good in the situations he's been in. So how could you judge him otherwise? Because
I don't think he's looked that good in his preseason bouts so far. Plus, he tore his ACL last year, his MCL, and like it's not necessarily the easy. He tore it like very beginning of the year, so he's going to be a year removed by the time the season comes around, which is like about as good as it could possibly be. But
yeah, he's the best recoverer in the NFL. I would say he's like one of the 10 best guys that could get a knee injury in the NFL. 100%. It makes sense though.
That makes
why?
Because he grounds before games.
Part of it, and he brushed his teeth with his left hand. Are you kidding me? But no, it's like, first of all, if you're a quarterback, that's the best position where you could tear your knee, right? Just pretty objectively. Even if you're a kicker, it's either your plant leg or your kick leg.
Sure. Yeah, we'll say quarterback is the best.
Quarterback is the best position to tear your knee. He didn't tear his dominant knee. He tore his left knee, I want to say, right? I don't know if that makes any sense. But you throw like if you're a righty, you throw off your back foot. I would assume that's the more important one. I don't know. But he would have either had to have started in front of Sam Darnold, which wasn't probably going to happen, or you'd have to take over for him. Either situation, tough to do as a rookie, right? Mm-hmm. Tough to do as any quarterback to have, a hungry guy chasing you. A little bit easier when it's Sam Darnold and he sucks, but, still could have ended up whatever. But he gets a whole year to study the offense, a whole year to kind of not get NFL speed reps, but see practice at least, and get a vibe for it. He's young, so he's like athleticism is probably not going to take a crazy hit. It's not going to end his career by any means, and he's literally just breathing the same air as Kevin O'Connell every day. I think if you do that as a quarterback, you will get better at a 100% clip rate. I mean, who? Dude,
no, I
there's
listen.
some of
It's
the
not like
bummiest receivers.
I'm not like a non-believer in JJ. Like I'm confident he's going to be good.
Okay.
I think
he's gonna be really good.
People's assumptions that he's going to like step in and be this like super productive, better than Darnold, like no faults guy is like the same standard we held Caleb to last year, and it's just like super unrealistic to do that. Maybe like he's got a solid chance to actually live up to those expectations, because like
no way.
He's I only because he's
going
production
wise, no way. Production wise, no way. But they will be a better team.
But no, they're not going to be better.
Come playoff time, they'll be a better team.
I don't even know if that's if they make the playoffs this year. But anyways,
playoff time. I'm just saying.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. I think if anyone has a shot to live up to the expectations, I'll give it to him, because Kevin O'Connell is coming off Coach of the Year. You're throwing to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. Mm-hmm. You've got Aaron Jones. You've got a pretty solid offensive line that's filled with veterans. And
I would say like the chip on your shoulder grows, like the something to prove grows, right? Like I feel like the Lions a little bit, like they kind of had their season where everything was clicking, and then they went for it on 4th down. It was like, this is the thing that the Lions do. It's so poetic. Oh my, and then they don't get it. And then the season's over. And then it's like, are we happy? Are we sad? And then I think it just puts you in a weird place. The Vikings are undoubtedly mad about how last season ended, right? And they would, I think for the most part, consider that season, like at least at like a coaching level, at least at like a who's in that building level, that season was more or less a failure.
What? That's like
in terms of like accomplishing the goals that you set at the beginning of the year. I mean,
no, dude.
They exceeded expectations like crazy.
100%.
But like goals wise,
that team was maybe in the building. That team was really confident that Sam Darnold was going to take them to the 13-4.
Not even with Sam Darnold, just with whoever. Like I just think that they looked at themselves as better than getting like blown out in the first round of the playoffs.
I think as far as like chips on shoulders, I don't put Minnesota like at the top. It's like I'd say every single person
not the top, but they're
in the Bears building
3.
has a bigger chip on their shoulder than Minnesota. Like
I disagree.
They're coming off a 13-4 season. Like if anything, it's like, damn, we have a lot to live up to. The Vikings for sure, or the Lions probably, considering you like just lost your like offensive guru to a divisional rival.
A little bit. They'll have a chip on their shoulder versus the Bears, but I don't know in general if they will.
I think a chip on their shoulder in general. Like people are doubting them because their coordinators are gone. They lost to a rookie quarterback when everyone thought that they were Super Bowl bound. I definitely did. Like it was a pretty weak NFC.
Yeah, that's fair.
I in retrospect, the Eagles like probably would have beat them.
That's kind of what I was like. But yeah.
But I think like at the time,
sure.
Like the Lions were fucking powerhouse. So
if we're ranking chips in our division, whatever it is, NFC North, something like that, I think that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. The Vikings have the biggest chip. I'll tell you that much.
No, the Bears do. 100%.
Vikings have the biggest chip.
The Bears.
The Bears. It's different. They don't have a chip though, because the chip is like they have a reason to say that you suck, and like they can point to something and be like, "Look, you guys like fucked up here, right?" And then you have to like overcome that. The Bears don't really like. They sucked last year with Eberflus, got rid of that clown. Now they bring in. It's more of like a lot of expectations. The Bears have the highest amount to prove, maybe the most to prove, but I don't think they have like a big chip. Like if they fail next year, I don't think there's like a lot of like, damn, like we really do. I don't know how to exactly put it, but I feel like the chip is like a different thing. You know
I think
like
we
it's
have
less vengeful.
Sort of that.
It's less vengeful. It's less vengeful quest.
Yeah, I think we have that perspective as Bears fans where it's like, damn, if it doesn't work out, like what now?
Yeah, exactly.
And we, people blame a lot of last season on Matt Eberflus, but I think
But he's only a man.
Like everybody in the division last year was so much better than the Bears were. That like, and I think the Bears had
what was
like
the Packers
equally
record
high.
in the division?
I mean, the Packers were 1-5, but overall record wise, like the Packers were a good team. They played in a playoff game, so
How'd that go for them?
pretty badly. It was pretty fucking awesome. I do look forward to the Packers losing a playoff game every year. It is fun to watch.
Unless they play
Which
the Bears
you know
in
what
the
I think
playoffs.
will be a good segue to Jaire Alexander being released, which is hilarious.
I love Jaire Alexander. He's one of those Packers that like he was never that crazy good against the Bears, I feel like. So I never like had like any like Aaron Rodgers, even though I think he's a clown in a lot of ways, but he's a cool guy and he's fun and he's good for the sport and he's fun to watch, especially. But I could never like actually like him because of the crimes that he's committed against my favorite franchise, right? But I feel like Jaire doesn't really have too many like bear killing moments. I
I'd
feel like
say
he
out
missed
of
a lot
all,
games against
out of
us.
all the great, there's been a lot of great Packers and a lot of great Packers who have like made me
especially been
very,
great
very
against
sad as a Bears fan.
Yeah.
But
Right,
Jaire's not
right.
one of them. I can't even
No,
think
no,
of
no.
like,
I would put like Randall Cobb way above him even.
100% Randall
like
Cobb,
so many
Jordy
guys,
Nelson,
so many guys.
BJ Raji,
BJ
James
Raji,
Starks,
yeah.
Eddie Lacy had a big game. Clay Matthews is probably my least
Yeah.
favorite.
He's
Tremaine
yeah.
Williams, I think, is one of them. He sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of Packers I hate more than Jaire, but I'm glad that he's gone.
Favorite Packer of all time? Favorite Packer of all time? Do you have
Favorite
one? I have
Packer of
one.
all time?
I have like such a 1-1, like number one by head and shoulders.
You go first because I can't really think of a favorite Packer of all time.
I will be so curious to know if you know who this is. John Bostic.
Oh, I know who John Bostic is.
Yeah, he's the man.
He was a Bear at one point.
I think he was. Do you know what he's like most known for on the Packers?
No.
Oh, fine.
This is a different John Bostic. Yeah. I love
different
this guy.
John Bostic.
I
Yeah,
love
no,
this
he's the
guy.
man.
It
went off his helmet on the onside kick against Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a good. I really like Daniel Whalen. He's Anders Carlson, maybe, or Daniel. Carlson?
The punter.
Which one? He's the nepotism kicker who. He sucks. I don't know.
He was horrible.
Yeah.
There's a year where Crosby sucked, but he was more or less decent. He was never good though. Like never like top 5. I feel like he's just one of those guys that's like, whoa, he like leads the Packers in scoring because he's a kicker and kicked a lot of extra points. Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know if he even does, but he probably does.
Damn, Bostic's a great answer. I
John
don't
Bostic
think I have like I'm thinking of like guys who were on the Bears.
Julius Peppers.
Yeah, that's exactly who came to mind. Was Julius Peppers.
He was like pretty good with the Bears. There's a lot of like.
Okay, no. This is like you're forgetting. Julius Peppers was
his best years were in Carolina. Years were in Carolina.
Yes, but we still
he was good.
He was good in his prime.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Like with Khalil Mack too. Like Khalil, other than his first game, and like he was really good his first season. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite players to watch. But like, I don't know what it is when we get those players like right in their prime, like they just underperform with us, Peppers and Mack, at least in terms of their peaks.
No, Mack's peak. That was arguably Mack's.
Yeah, I think his best year was his first year with us. But like overall,
longevity wise, we got them on the back.
We didn't get the most out of them.
I guess comes off like disappointing because you get them really good and you're like, damn, they're gonna be really good for a long time, and then they're just not. And then you're sitting on a terrible contract, then you send them to the Chargers for a pick. Yeah.
And then the fans are like, we gotta re-sign Mack because I know his name.
Yeah.
It's like, please no.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But yeah, that was a good question. Who's the favorite Packer? I really don't like
Many Packers.
Oh, Deshaun Kaiser is a good one. Deshaun Kaiser sucked. He was, I think, who came in.
Tony Mandarich, isn't that their huge bust?
I think it was like a second overall pick or something.
So it was like, it was in the draft. It was like 5 Hall. It was like Barry Sanders. I think it was like 1980, like on the nose. I'm not positive, but it was like the first overall pick, first ballot Hall of Famer. Lynn Dickey, who like never made a Pro Bowl, or not Lynn Dickey. Lynn Dickey was like their other quarterback for a couple years. Tony Mandarich, who like never made a Pro Bowl or maybe made 1 or 2. And then like 3rd, 4th, and 5th were all Hall of Famers first ballot. So it's like one of the worst draft picks of all time. But Yeah.
I've got a good one. Kevin King.
There you go. Yeah, Kevin King.
Sucked.
He has
Shout out
nightmares
Scotty
about
Miller.
fucking Scotty
I
Miller.
do love
dude.
Scotty
Yes,
Miller.
yes.
Scotty Miller is one of my
Scotty
favorite
Miller.
players in the NFL.
Miller
for that
time, baby.
It was so
That was
awesome.
so fucking awesome. Oh, that was so, and it was like it's one of those like when they make the Brady documentary and like however like the Last Dance documentary for Brady, they'll be like Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Hail Mary, Mr. like end of the half, whatever, and then they'll be like, and in his biggest game against Brady,
yeah,
Brady did it to him, and then be like fucking cool. But yeah, I mean, what a fucking horrible rap from Kevin King there. Oh my god,
it's so bad.
That was awesome.
All
that
you have to do is just not let anyone
not
get over top
beat by a white guy.
You get burnt by a little 5'10" Scotty Miller. Such a dog, bro.
Ooh, Scotty Miller, Bowling Green State University. I want to say
he is.
Could be.
It's orange. Wow.
Where's Oregon State?
Nice pull. Bowling Green.
Let's go.
But yeah, so the Packers cut Jaire. Did not trade him.
But they had like the rest of the day to do it, but now they can't, right? Trade him.
He's gone. He's no longer. He is a free agent. I think he was going to take there would have been a cap hit had they held on to him any longer. Released him before that went into effect. Couldn't find any trade partners. Which I mean is surprising, but like if you're a team that's not Green Bay and you know that Green Bay is not going to pay him by this deadline, it's like why are you giving up draft capital when you can just make the same offer you're going to make to him as a free agent versus giving up any
exactly my thought.
But
exactly
I saw
my thought, and he might not play that much because he just does that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The Packers had Bo Melton running
the tight end.
No, he's like one of their 6 quote unquote like wide receiver ones doing DB. Yeah. He was doing DB drills at Packers training camp.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Melton. Yeah.
I'm very excited for Bears Packers games this year, and I'm very excited to get TJ Hayes on this podcast.
Baby, Stallion Sports. Yeah, we gotta get Hayes man on here.
Purple for the roles to be a little reversed, for this guy to get a little taste of the
Yeah, we're only gonna post. We're gonna live stream the game and only post it if the Bears win.
Yep. Yeah. And me and you, we were at TJ's house, and I told TJ this like as we were leaving. We went to TJ's house, week 18 of the 2022 season. Bears Packers. Justin Fields is still the quarterback. We lost 17-9, I believe.
Yeah.
And when we lost that game, couldn't get any offense going. It was pretty obvious. Like, okay,
there was a really bad kick catch interference call in that game.
I can't remember exactly, but yeah. So, actually, I do know. I do know which one you're talking about now. That does remind me.
Pretty sure Cordell Patterson made the hit.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was 100% a fumble. Like it was clean, and they called it a 15-yard penalty. Oh,
yeah.
Pissed me
and
off.
They got the ball like the 30-yard line.
Anyways, that game.
And the face mask on Mitch on Monday Night Football? Are you kidding me?
Remember.
He got face masked twice in the same play. They didn't call it.
Okay. Anyways.
And
the week 18 game, the Bears lost in 2022, 17-9, was like the final. We knew we had the number 1 overall pick from Carolina at that point. And Fields did not look good. Couldn't get any offense going. He looked good against Cardinals and the Falcons a few weeks prior, but like this was a game. Like if you go out there, you win, and you look good offensively. Hey, maybe there's a chance we don't trade you, and But he looked bad, and whether it was Fields' fault or it was Green Bay's fault, the Packers were the final nail in the coffin of the Justin Fields era, and played a pretty big part in why we have Caleb Williams and why the Packers are going to get, they're going to get their butts handed to them.
Who do you think the 4 most influential people are in the Bears getting Caleb Williams?
Oh, that's pretty easy. You've got Davis Mills. Davis Mills might be number 1. I got to give it to Davis Mills. Davis Mills number 1 because that play is just incredible.
But is it him or is it the guy that caught it?
Okay, he's there.
Pretty insane.
He's there. Don't worry. Davis
It's a
Mills.
guy who caught it. Okay. Okay. Let's hear it.
Davis Mills number 1. Lovie Smith number 2.
Yep,
Because
I agree.
um
Most coaches wouldn't do that.
decided to go for 2 after the
Mhm.
touchdown,
Yes.
despite it costing them the number 1 overall pick. He, knew he was on his way out and was like, I'm here to get these guys a win. I'm not here because I'm going to be with this organization next year. Ryan Poles, number 3, for facilitating the trade, obviously. And honestly, I'll have to say, given the news that came out like a month ago, Caleb Williams is number 4. Because Caleb Williams, for a lot of the draft process, was very, very hesitant about coming to Chicago. But, did his due diligence, went to Minnesota, liked what he saw there, but came to Chicago, met with Poles. And despite everything, Caleb Williams said he can do it for this team. He can do it for this city.
Yeah.
And now he's
Are
here.
you a top
Four?
Are you a top 4 most influential person in your birth? I would say no.
Okay. But I did not have a choice. I did not have a choice in my birth if I.
Where were you born? Mississippi? Zinger!
Nice.
Let's go.
I didn't get the choice if I wanted to be, an XFL C-section or if I wanted to be, an NFL natural birth.
XFL C-section.
Just, more so the options that Caleb Williams was weighing. Much less choice for
Caleb Williams had offers from the XFL and he turned them down.
No, but that was like what they were considering doing, was going to the XFL to avoid the draft process.
Oh, like just to be an asshole.
Well, it was so he could
be a smart person.
Yeah, so he could basically just sign like with whatever team he wanted to. Yeah.
Couldn't you just go to the MLB?
I can't. He's not a baseball guy.
I bet not anymore because they got rid of it. But like he could throw a baseball probably 90 miles an hour, and an MLB team could sign him. Like an MLB team would have drafted him if he decided to commit to baseball.
Yeah, I wasn't
pretty
surprised.
confident.
I'm honestly surprised that wasn't an option that was weighed.
Should have done that. Should have called me, Caleb, bro. Come
on. What else?
What about like anyone on the Bears that sucked that went into that? Like, what were some memorable games that we lost in order to get like the first pick that year?
It's a good question. Chase Claypool.
Like the Tampa Bay game. Chase Claypool, he's up there.
The year that we had the number 1 overall pick was the year we signed Chase Claypool. So that was Justin Fields rushing 1,000 yards. It's like, damn, that's hard to like think back and remember that season. To be honest, I can't even think about who we beat.
We didn't beat many people.
No, we beat 3 teams.
3 teams, yeah.
Think of like any of them. We beat the 49ers week 1 that year.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's a top 10 Bears game of our lifetime. Not gonna lie.
That was a very fun game.
Fringe top 10.
Trey Lance, terrible.
Dude, because the expectations of that game was like Trey Lance is going to be awesome and maybe Justin Fields will be good. And it was like, no, they both suck. Yeah. Trey Lance even worse.
Well, Fields played well for it being a monsoon and one of his first games.
No, I'm saying like long-term wise, but yeah.
Fields
played awesome in that game. He had
Dainty Penis.
The like 60-yard touchdown where he was just like wide open, right?
Yeah, Dante Pettis. That was fun. All right. We've got, quickly to talk about the NBA playoffs so far. You are 2 for 2 in your prediction. Pacers winning game 1.
And OKC winning the next handily.
The next 4, you got OKC in 5.
I really want this Pacers magic to continue, but like, dude, I know NBA decently. I wouldn't say like I maybe know it well enough to say this, but at least in what I've seen, that's the best 5-man defense, 7-man defense I've ever seen. I mean, it's unreal. 3 levels. Shea, even their best player, is arguably one of their best defenders. I mean, everyone on that team. It's not like certain teams, it'll be like, oh, they dive on the floor for loose balls and like they just kind of like rough you up a little bit. That's one thing. But this team is like beautifully defensively intelligent. Like they're just all so good at defense. And you throw Caruso in there off the bench, and it's just like you don't get a rhythm against them when they're trying, like when
unless
they're humming.
you're down 7 with like 40 seconds left.
Yeah, unless you made a deal with the devil and somehow you have to like find yourself in the end of any game that actually matters. Like, I don't know. Like the Pacers technically still have the upper hand in the series in terms of home versus away games. They have 3 home games left, right? If they just win out at home, they win the series.
Were the Pacers technically the what
favorites?
No,
No.
I understand what you mean.
In terms of home court, yeah.
Yes. Right now it is 83-83 with 127.
The game's on right now.
The game is on right now. It's going to be the fourth quarter in about a minute. So
here's a hot take. Okay, wait. I want to hear your question, but I want to give the hot take first. Hot take about the NBA and basketball in general. If it's not your favorite team, one of the best things is forgetting that the game was on and then tuning in for like the last 9 minutes of it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean,
awesome.
Rarely ever am I watching the first 40 minutes of an NBA game.
But like, if it's like on and it's like a game like this, like you kind of like, you're like, I should be watching this, but like you don't really want to, you don't really care. And then like in doing that, you get like less kind of amped for the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The best is when you just like turn it on and it's like,
let's go. We get
3 minutes. Let's go.
We just get 8 minutes of really exciting.
We get ball.
Yeah. No, it's good. No, I was gonna say we'll wrap it up relatively shortly. That way we can actually enjoy the rest of that game. Stanley Cup playoffs or Stanley Cup final. I believe the series.
What was my prediction on that? I feel like it was pretty accurate too.
I don't know. I think it's 2-1 Florida right now.
Yeah.
First game went to 1 OT. Second game went to 2 OTs. Third game was like 6-1 or 5-1 Florida. And they ended up beating the shit out of each other like at the end of the game. It was a massive brawl. 8 players got ejected. It was pretty awesome. I when we went out this weekend, we were with Andy, who's my token hockey friend. Which like sounds
that's
great.
Not where I thought
sounds
that was
racist.
going.
But no, he's just like he's the like one guy I know that knows a lot about hockey, and he seemed really high on Florida. And afterwards, Florida, looked about as good as you can look against, the other best team in the league.
Yeah, if you're ranking like best players in the series, it goes McDavid, Draisaitl, and then 7 dudes from Florida, and then give or take either team.
So Florida,
maybe 8 dudes from
Florida. I really hope they don't run away with it.
4 of the better players in the league on the same line. It's unreal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm rooting for McDavid to get a little buff to his legacy, and we'll see how.
I think he's going to go down as one of the most tortured GOATs of all time because I don't think they're winning the series, and I don't think that he's going to win one with Draisaitl unless they can like really get like a run going, because there's a lot of good teams in hockey, and like hockey is the fairest sport contract wise. I don't know if you're like super aware of that, but like they have the hardest salary cap, and it's also like it's different than like the NFL, where like the salary cap in the NFL still gives you a lot of wiggle room to pay like a bunch of really good dudes. NHL, it's not like that. Like there's not necessarily limited talent, but like you can't have really like 2 of the 10 best guys in the NHL on the same team on their second contract without like, the rest of your roster kind of sucking, like without like being able to pay anyone else. Like roster construction is the most like diligent in the NHL. It's, you know what I mean? So like if they don't figure it out with like this team, like he's going to have to go somewhere else and figure it out. And it's like, I don't know if that's ever going to work for him. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I really don't know how hard it is to win in hockey. I know it was easy for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, it was.
At least they made
it's
it look
the
easy.
Hardest to predict based on regular season. Like 1 versus 8 upsets happen decent amount. Like upsets in hockey in the playoffs are like super common, super common.
Yeah, but
at least record wise.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you can kind of feel like who the best teams are, but at least my opinion.
But from everything I've heard with Connor McDavid and what he's doing with these runs is that it's a lot of it is him, and That's like only so sustainable that if you don't if you're going to go back to back and you're going to lose 2 years in a row, odds are you're not going to get there 3 times. Like unless, some big changes, maybe he'll get back there with another team. But how likely is Edmonton going to be to, let him walk if that's what he wants to do, or thinks gives him a best chance at a ring if that even is what he wants to do? I really hope that this is the year for him. We shall see.
I don't think so.
We'll do a quick World Cup qualifiers. You've been keeping up with the World Cup qualifiers at all, Smalley?
Soccer is the easiest sport in the world because here's what all you have to do. Ready? Did America play?
I think they did.
USA play?
I think they did. You asked?
Did they way underperform and did they have high expectations going into it and then lay a goose egg?
Maybe they didn't play.
Okay. Well, if they did, I'm sure they played more. They played really well.
The USA. Yeah, they played yesterday. You brought this up. You brought up the game to me.
You weren't supposed to say that to the guys at home. That's not cool, bro. I was trying to be sneaky.
USA lost 4-0 yesterday, but I don't think it was a World Cup qualifier because
the USA
qualified for the World Cup. Did you hear about that? Big news.
What? Well, they expanded the field, I'm sure.
No, they are actually hosting the World Cup, so they qualify by default. Thank God.
They're just gonna get ransacked. They'll probably get put in like the most favorable group, though, right?
I have no idea. Groups,
because they always get group of death, but that just means that you're not good. Like, I love USA soccer fans. It's so funny. We're in the group of death. Dude, you guys are the 19th best country in the world at soccer. We didn't have a chance.
Every other team in the group is like, let's go. Like, we got a pretty solid group. Like,
yes.
Playing regular opponents in USA. Just like, fuck. Like, we have to play Austria, Hungary, and then Ukraine,
and Mexico. Yeah.
Okay. How are we ever gonna make it out? Yeah. It's a good summation of
so funny.
U.S. men's soccer. No, but Italy, I haven't really been following World Cup qualifiers outside of U.S. and Italy, and U.S. already qualified. So Italy played Norway last week, I think on Friday, and lost 3-0. Literally one of the worst
Norway
I've seen on a pitch. It was terrible. Yeah, well, Norway and their defense pretty talent heavy on the attacking side.
Did they have a guy that died?
No, that was Denmark. That was Christian Eriksen. That was scary. I was watching that live. He didn't die. Well, he died for a little bit, but he's back.
Yeah.
He's DeMar Hamlin, basically. But Norway has Erling Haaland. Some would say best striker in the world. Not anymore, I don't think, but like for a time.
That's another funny thing about soccer is there's always like a guy every couple of years where it's like this guy's the new best dude.
Well, Erling Haaland scored like 9.
Erling
Haaland scored like 9 goals in a game one time, and people got real excited. But anyways, attacking wise, they have Erling Haaland, Alexander Sorloth.
How old is he?
Haaland's young, probably 28 years old, 27.
Is that young for soccer?
I might be overestimating his
youth.
He's 24. Wow. He's young. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just not a Haaland believer, and I'm a pretty loose soccer fan. I don't watch much soccer.
But Haaland is like, I'd say like people would argue he's one-dimensional because he's like just a sort of like a brute force, really good aerial attacker. Yeah, exactly. DK Metcalf is like an incredible comparison for Erling Haaland.
Let's go. What about Lamine Yamal?
Lamine Yamal is like Lamar Jackson, like Jaden Daniels. Bro. I'd say Lamar. Jaden
Daniels if he was good. Yeah, that's
really quickly write this down because this is a good topic for another time. Do some soccer.
Some soccer comps. Ronaldo, Julio Jones.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Messi, Thomas, Brady.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, Norway, like literally just beat the piss out of Italy. It was so bad. They had one guy scored like one of the nastiest goals I'd seen in a minute. They made 2 Italy defenders fall over each other. and then a good finish. It was
Hope
really
Solo, Ray Rice.
Yeah, it was a nice run. It was a good run. And then they played.
Wait, do you hear me?
Solo Rice something.
No. Hope Solo, Ray Rice.
Did Hope Solo domestically abuse your husband? Is
Yeah, you beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Nice.
Hope Solo was like she like beat a guy like to the point where not that domestic violence is ever in any way funny, but it was like, damn, bro, you got beat up. Damn, bro, she really tough.
Swing back, bro.
Swing back, bro. What you doing? No, don't do that. That's horrible. But yeah, Hope Solo, Ray Rice.
That's good.
Definitely.
I like that one. Italy played they played their second World Cup qualifier against Moldova. And they won 2-0.
It's not even a real country.
Thank God.
It's where Transylvania is based off of, I believe.
They played a team of vampires.
I believe that like where people think vampires come from, I believe is Transylvania. I believe it's like slightly a real place, and I believe that it's right in Moldova or right by it. So
nice.
Fact check that, but
yeah. So Italy, that's a wrap on their World Cup qualifiers until September. They play one or
September?
October, maybe. Yeah, it's really weird. So they take like a 3-4 month break, and then they play September, October, November. They play 2 games each month. It's like a double round robin. So they play Estonia and Israel, and then they play.
Wow, Israel has good defense, I've heard.
Iron. Yep. Great keeper, and the Iron Dome they call him.
Yeah.
So they'll play Estonia, Israel, and then I think Estonia, Israel again, Moldova. And
good thing Lamine Yamal doesn't have to play Israel. I'm not going to elaborate on that.
He's Spanish.
Yeah, but he's young. He's a child.
Oh.
We're not going to elaborate on that.
No,
okay, I already said that.
that. We're an hour and 7 minutes in. Anyone who made it this far. Yep. Yeah.
Listen here, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
It's time to get political. Yeah. If you're still here,
we're gonna do an hour on politics.
Yep.
Only like 2007.
Yeah.
2007. Yeah. We're gonna talk about the politics of 2007.
You hear about Al Gore?
Golly, bro. What a loser. My prediction, he loses 2 elections.
I think if this Gore guy keeps staying involved, I think we got a recession on the way.
Hot take.
We got a recession on the way.
I mean,
you
to
heard
be
it.
honest,
You
probably
heard
say
it
that
here
like
first.
anytime, and it's like not that untrue.
That there's a recession on the way.
Yeah, like I mean, if you wait long enough, probably.
Should we just turn this into a fear mongering podcast?
Oh, I could do that. Listen, okay, literally 8 different pathways in my head opened up there, and we're not going down any of them.
None of them.
We're gonna close all those doors.
None of them were monetizable. Unless we put it
none
behind the paywall. Eventually, shit we'll have shit behind a paywall. We record 2 times a week, and the shit behind the paywall will just be whatever the fuck we want. And that'll be funny. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. We can talk about Devin Hester and the truth of Devin Hester.
Yep, the truth of Devin Hester and why the Colts are wearing white and blue. Yep, the truth about that. But what the hell? What is happening?
I like you, bro.
Did you do that? Or does that because I like pointed? What the fuck just happened?
Do we just like get dude? I think Ninja's in our stream. I think Ninja's
no way.
What's it called?
Ninja just donated $1, bro.
What's it called when you like a raid? I think a stream raid.
Mr. Beast just donated.
Did Mr. Beast just well, okay,
you know,
that's just Jimmy.
You know the speed clip? Mr. Beast.
Speed?
It's like Mr. Beast donated $1.69. It's like big black mug. Mr. Beast. I'm just quoting. That's what the donation said.
Yeah. The donation was talking, honey.
Anyway, people, it's a pretty famous clip. Do you got anything for the news this week? We'll wrap it up. I have one joke that's like kind of shitty.
Oh, wait. There was a guy that died that was really good in funk music that I liked a lot. That I forget his name, but
I had
think his name was
Brian
Sly something.
Wilson. It's Brian Wilson,
Brian
the
Wilson,
creator.
the guy that
Beach
like
Boys.
the creator of what?
The Beach Boys, one of the co-creators of the Beach Boys.
He died.
He died. Yep. Turns out it is not nice if you get older. That was one of the jokes I had written down.
How about that on the spot though? Come on now.
That's fire. That's very fire.
Pretty sick, right?
Sick album art too.
Sick, bro. That's what I'm saying. But it was Sly Stone, which
yeah, I saw that too.
Wait, ready?
The last of the Stone
family.
family.
Oh, actually, Stone family? Were they a family?
I don't know. That's what I read. I didn't
thank
read
you
it.
for letting me be myself. Is the banger that you might know.
I don't know.
You probably know a couple other songs.
He did.
I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again.
Do you have anything?
Banger.
What did you just say?
Could you hear me? I was just singing for a little bit.
What did you say? What was the last thing you just said?
Banger.
Okay.
Chill, bro. Gosh. You know me better than that.
We're going to come back to that. Because it did not sound like you said
banger. Bangarang. I'm trying to find a punchline I can get out to the people. Oh, here's a good one. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
That wasn't the joke. Okay. So I was driving with my grandfather. This is actually kind of true to an extent.
Okay.
I was driving with my grandfather, right?
Oland?
No, that's my great grandfather, and he died before I was born. But cool guy. And he is the reason that my middle name is Oland. A lot of people think that's a coincidence. It's not. But yeah, I was driving with my grandpa, and he was giving me directions, and he was like, go right up here. I'm like, go a little bit further. And he's like, okay, up at this stop sign, you're going to hang a left. And I was kind of just chilling there. I was like, fuck, I'd fucking love to hang a left, man. Those fucking stupid liberals, bro. Fuck, I would love to hang a left. But I came to my senses and I made my left turn. But when he said that, it woke something in me where I was like, boy, I oughta. Yeah.
Nice.
What else happened in the world? Anything cool?
Not much. I think restaurant goers in Los Angeles have been really pissed off this week.
Leaving bad Yelp reviews or something?
Their drinks have been watered down and are going to the streets saying no more ice or something. I don't know. I haven't.
Is that what happened
this week? Yeah,
okay.
Something like that.
I thought it had to do more so with like the government agency ICE that was like detaining people.
I think it's something with
it's probably, I don't know. It could be.
I thought it was. I think the Coke. There's just too much ice in the Coke and it's watered down.
Oh,
yeah,
that makes sense. Too much ice in my Coke sounds like a Migos bar, but I don't know exactly what it means. But Coke means like cocaine, and ice means like jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know what it means. But I feel like that kind of works. Sometimes Migos bars, you don't really know what they're saying, but it's just like, hey, that was hard.
Yeah. No, that's the extent of my joke writing abilities from this week is about ice. That's it.
What are your thoughts on this?
Give it a whirl. Put it up closer to the mic. Like in front of it. We'll let the
bet you didn't know it did that.
We'll let the people who are just listening on audio guess what that was. Give them about 10 seconds. That was Walter. That was
my dog, Walter.
That was his dog. That was Walter. That's the noise he makes when he gets his butt scratched.
Yes.
We're we're at that time. We're at that time. We'll call it a wrap.
Yeah. We should do a thing, like a wrap up thing. What's a wrap up? What's the thing that you want to leave the people with if they stay at the end of a podcast? What's the last thing you want them to hear?
I don't know. Thanks for listening.
Stay curious and be awesome. I don't know.
No, this is something to hash out for.
Stay curious.
How about this?
Never, and then it cuts off right if you say never. So people are always like, "What were they gonna say?" What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I thought of the perfect thing actually, and I think we can do this like every episode
going forward.
Yeah, and I think it's basically all right. This is what it is.